What up, y'all? This is gonna be a super quick ass video. As of lately, I've been getting a lot of questions about hallucinating. People have hit me up.
Hey, I had a trash room. I decided that I like them. I'm comfortable with them. I think I'm ready to hallucinate. Like, what do I need to do?
But I'm finna tell y'all the recipe to hallucinate. First of all, there's a few things to understand about hallucinations. One, 90% of the things that you will see or experience when hallucinating are things that you have already seen. I know I've told y'all in plenty of videos that 90% of my hallucinations have been artistic things. I'm seeing like colors and flowers and shapes and seeing things more vibrantly and shit like that, right? I've also seen the walls breathing. That's another thing. If you feel like your trip is starting, look at something or stare at something that's inanimate that just does not move and see if it has a breath to it. Two, for those of y'all who are scared to hallucinate because you're like, I'm gonna tweak the fuck out, I don't know what I'm gonna see, it's about what's already in here. I don't know how much I can stress that. Your environment has a lot to do with the things that you hallucinate. That's why I always recommend that people go outside, because nature is always the most littest thing to me when I'm doing shrooms, right? Now, the recipe on how to hallucinate. This is the first part. Some people think that, oh, because I ate more, that I'm gonna automatically start hallucinating. No, that's not 100% true, and this is why. Think about when you eat an edible. You are going to feel the effects in waves. It's been my experience that in order to hallucinate, you need to consume a larger amount in one sitting. Let's say I eat 6 grams over the course of 8 hours. It's gonna feel like I ate bits and pieces off of an edible and I'm just up and down, very much so a roller coaster. However, if I eat them same 6 grams in, let's say, an hour and 20 minutes, even 2 hours, I would have a higher chance of hallucinating because I'm pushing all of this at one time, right? Now some people are like,
damn girl, 6 grams, that's a fucking lot. Like, I don't got that many balls, slow down.
I get it. Some people I have recommended based on their weight and based on empty or full stomach or not, a smaller amount, because that will help their body digest those psychedelics better. Anything you do on an empty stomach is going to go through your system faster. Why? Because your body is already like looking for nutrients because there's nothing down there. It's the reason why you get drunk so fast. When you drink on an empty stomach, your body is already hungry, it's looking for nutrients, it's like, where's the food? And you start drinking, and what you do is you dehydrate those fat cells, so now you're getting drunk. Well, when you do drugs on an empty stomach, it's gonna go through your system faster because there's nothing to absorb it. Now, on that same wavelength, let's say you are 150 pounds. I would probably recommend that you eat like definitely between 2.5 and 3 grams, either on an empty or on like snacks only type of shit, right? Light snacks, because then it's like, okay, you have a higher chance of having more visuals. Now, let's say you weigh more than that. If you weigh more, you need to eat more. But the difference gonna be how empty or full of a stomach you on. Now, if you like, no, fuck this, I know I need to eat some real food. Okay, well, guess what? That real food is gonna absorb your drugs. And that real food is gonna absorb your shrooms. And so you're gonna have to eat a lot more. And the thing is with that too, is that it's been my experience that shrooms just curb your appetite. I could be in the middle of a meal and my shrooms start hitting and all of a sudden I just don't want to eat anymore. It's happened plenty of times. That's why I always recommend snacks. If I can't finish my snacks, I'm not gonna be mad. But if I order a whole fucking meal, I make a whole plate of food and I can't finish it, yeah, I can save it for later, but I may not want to, you know, depending on what it is. So there's that. One thing that I did recently recommend to somebody, because she was like, look, I've done them on an empty stomach, you know, I'm up to like 3-4 grams, you know, I have visuals, but I'm not hallucinating. I want to hallucinate. And so my advice to her was 2 things. 1, eat less, and 2, chase it with orange juice, lemonade, some type of something that's acidic. My personal favorite is Calypso. I love that shit. Orange juice will work too, but I think an orange, like the actual fruit, that really takes it up a notch. When I did shrooms in Alaska, that really had my hallucinations busting. I ate 8.92 grams and chased it with 2 oranges, and I showed y'all that in that video. If you haven't seen it, I will tag But, you know, those are my recommendations. You want to hallucinate, eat more of the shrooms, eat less of food, concentrate the amount of shrooms you eat into a smaller window of time, and if you really want to hallucinate, eat them on an empty stomach, chase it with something that's acidic, and have a safe trip. I love when y'all send me questions. I love when y'all slide in my DM like, hey, this is where I'm at on my journey. You got any pointers? You got any tips for me? Keep sending them, because 9 times out of 10, the questions you got, other people got too. So, if you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Comment, like, and subscribe, and I will catch y'all on the flip side. Peace out!